All right, kicking things off here in Tokyo. This is a local electronics shop, Yamada Denki. I had to check it out. They did have a pretty good sized Transformer section. Most of the stuff was from the upcoming movie Rise of the Beasts. There's some toy line figures there, just kind of showing you what they had in stock there. Pretty run of the mill. And then panning over to the left, they did have some Masterpiece figures, some stands there, some Legacy figures shelf warming there, and a couple of random figures. Not a whole lot, not very interesting. Anyways, this is where the magic happens in Akihabara. This is where we find all those kind of specialty shops. You see some G1 figures in the case there, Ultra Magnus.
Wow.
You see some Constructicons in the box there. Looking very cool, quite expensive, 6-shot there in the box, and then some sort of just random figures there. A very nice Triptychon, G1 Triptychon in the box, and some other sort of recent figures there. Power of the Prime Swoop, yeah, just kind of random stuff here. These cases are hit or miss. Sometimes you find some good stuff, sometimes you don't. Some Siege and Shattered Glass figures. This is probably the coolest thing I saw, an original downshift in the box. This is pre-Diaclone, the Celica XX. Very, very cool. Never seen that artwork before. Probably one of the coolest things I saw when we were out. This is another shop. I think this is Jungle. Very cool G1 Sideswipe there. And some other nice G1 figures there. Skywarp Combiner there. We'll get to that guy in a sec. I was just kind of looking at what else was in the case. And then my friend said, hey, check out the price on this Grand Maximus. And yeah, about 300,000 yen, which is about close to probably $3,000 in dollars. So very, very cool. And then some other nice G1 figures there. That Chronoforce is very cool there. And some other figures in the case. I think this is Mandarake. And quick shot of Tokyo Tower. It's a very nice night walking around. And also a very nice shot of this sort of temple gate there. Very, very cool. Got to my friend's house, got to play with G1 Triptychon, which was very, very fun. Now, on the 3rd floor of my friend's house, this is where his collection is stored. So we open up the door here, and I was just in amazement when I saw his collection and just the way it was displayed. So cool. So just kind of walking you through his collection here. You have the Titanium Seekers there. You have the Fort Max in the box. That's a reissue, but very cool. So yeah, one thing he does is he displays his figures. He has one in the robot mode and one in the alt mode. So for example, he'll have like a newer figure in the robot mode, then he'll have like an older figure in the robot mode, or in the alt mode, sorry. So yeah, a very cool display. I just love the idea of that, having one in the robot mode and one in the alt mode. Usually the G1 figures are in the alt mode. Down there you have the Decepticon triple changers there. And each little sort of cubby is like its own sort of entity. You have like Sweeps and Scourge in one place. And then you have like the Galvatron section. So each little section is just like a little... it's just so cool the way he has it displayed. So Hot Rod, Rodimus, Cup and RC, Wheelie, Blur. You have the MP Ultra Magnus there with the G1 toy next to it. So again, very, very impressed. And I got very inspired by this collection. Autobot triple changers there. And then you have some Combiner War figures here. You have Defensor and Superion. Forgot how good looking that Superion is. And of course, Menasor. And the Combiner Wars Bruticus, which is also a very cool figure. And then you have the reissue Predaking, which has a very nice gold deco on it. And then down there, some more Decepticreeps, 6-shot Misfire, etc. Duocons, things like that. And the Predacons, sorry, Terracons, not Predacons, Terracons there. And you have your Jumpstarter, Twin Twist, Skylinks. So very cool, yeah, just again, a really cool display. You blaster in both modes, Perceptor. And that G1 Jetfire, I got to handle for the first time. It's actually very nervous transforming that thing. But luckily I didn't break anything on him. So anyways, moving on. Over here on this side, we have the Optimus shelf there. You have a nice Masterpiece Megatron in both modes. And you have the Reflector, third-party Reflector set. Very nice. Love the colors on that. Sharkticons, Wreck-Gar, stuff from like the 86 movie. Of course, the Judge there. And of course, you got to have not Megatron, Unicron front and center. He's since put some lights on that Unicron. Looks awesome. Very cool idea. You get your mini bots. Again, having, one in robot mode, one in the alt mode. Very cool. Down there, you got the Hound in various iterations. Trailbreaker Skids. The Masterpiece figures are great. I've never handled some of those figures. Prowl, Blue Streak look awesome. Masterpiece Soundwave with all the cassettes. Again, looking very nice. Shockwave. in both modes. I did give him that Legacy Evolution ransack there to complete his Deluxe Insecticon section there, so very cool. I hadn't seen a lot of those Deluxe Insecticons in person before, so that was very nice. Starscream. Again, Sideswipe, Bumblebee. And my man, Sunstreaker. Love Sunstreaker. And you got Ironhide, Jazz. So yeah, he has a lot of really nice MP figures. Wheeljack and Ratchet. So very, very cool tracks. And Smokescreen, and you got some more Decepticons there, Seekers, Skywarp, and then you have the big Devi there, the big Combine Wars Devastator, such a great toy. And you got a little Megatron figure there. You got the Coneheads down there, again in both modes, just a very, very cool idea. And you got Hoist and Grapple, and Inferno, Red Alert. And yeah, he's got the Siege Omega Supreme there, and he has the reissue of the G1 Omega Supreme. And then on the wall, very cool poster that actually glows in the dark, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not taking video of that. It was actually pretty cool. And then yeah, just to finish off the video, he has some random figures hanging from the ceiling, you know, a double cross there. He's got a Wreck-Gar back there. You have the Masterpiece Road Rage, and a very cool G1 poster there. And panning down, you have Megatron in his full rifle mode there, full gun mode. And you have a random Nightshadow hanging off the ceiling there, or off the wall. And just closing out with a very cool poster. So yeah, ending with G1 Jetfire. Awesome, awesome collection, Paul. Thanks.